Without objection. Gentlelady from Florida is recognized.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Thank you for the time. In 1993, a group of South Florida women established the Women's Fund of Miami-Dade, a nonprofit dedicated to funding innovative community programs geared toward girls and young women. At the time of the fund's creation, gender-specific, community-based initiatives were nearly non-existent. According to a survey undertaken by the Women's Fund in 1996, only 5 out of 142 local agencies had implemented programs exclusively for women. Absent from our community were programs to assist young women seeking to advance their education or to secure their economic future or to engage in professional leadership training. The Women's Fund of Miami-Dade took this cause to our South Florida community and has since generated enough support to provide more than 350 gender-specific programs with the funding they so desperately require. Last Friday, April 30th, more than 800 women gathered together at the Women's Fund annual Power of the Purse Luncheon to highlight the tremendous success of past and current programs supported by the fund. These programs support women of all backgrounds and circumstances. The Women's Fund provides financial assistance to Lotus House, for example, a shelter for homeless women and infants in Overtown, an area of Miami suffering from extreme poverty. Thanks to the generous assistance by the Women's Fund, the Lotus House is now providing career training for women seeking entry-level positions in the restaurant and hospitality industry. Programs such as these have changed the lives of thousands of young girls and women in our community. One such woman is Tamara Brizard, a former Lotus House resident. Tamara was a single mother of 3 when she was referred to Lotus House. During her time at the Lotus House, Tamara completed a course in food preparation. The training soon led to a job in the food service industry. With new skills and a new job, Tamara has a place of her own and is now better able to provide for her 3 children. Of course, Tamara's story is just one of many successes achieved by the Women's Fund. The Women's Fund of Miami-Dade is also a powerful voice for social change. Together with Miami-Dade County, the Women's Fund has launched a campaign to increase public awareness of local services that are available to victims of domestic violence. Termed Voices Against Violence, this initiative implores abuse victims to speak up, to get help, and to be safe. The plague on our society that demands our constant attention at the federal, state, and local level. As an outspoken advocate of federal initiatives to protect the victims of domestic violence and abuse, I am so proud of the efforts undertaken by the Women's Fund on this important issue. The involvement of Women's Fund in the relief work of Haiti is another inspiring story. In helping to rebuild this island nation, the Women's Fund and its supporters have shown their unwavering commitment to service and their generosity of spirit. According to Amnesty International, nearly half of all Haitian households are headed by women. Experience has shown that these women and girls will be the key in helping to rebuild Haiti and creating a safe and stable and prosperous nation. The Women's Fund is in a unique position to highlight this reality and to make sure that Haiti's future growth and transformation will touch all sectors of its society. Since I got to Congress, Madam Speaker, it has been one of my foremost objectives to ensure that women have equal opportunity to a higher education, that they're protected from harassment and intimidation in the workplace, and that they have access to life-saving health screening for heart disease and breast cancer. I am so grateful for the tremendous leadership of local organizations such as the Women's Fund in working toward these important and attainable goals, and I look forward to collaborating with the Women's Fund of Miami-Dade in the years to come. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the time.